fucking annoying.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Yeah, like you know, these people want like people are weird, man. They want stuff for like a title or a tag or something. So they say, "Oh, I'm this type," you know. But it is what it is. But yeah, so we're live, man. I have like a little Facebook group where we do like all these together, and it's a self
Okay.
development group, and you know we just talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Whether it be like longevity, gym type stuff, or money, finance, whatever stuff like that. We have that, but we'll get this started. This is my friend Manny. You guys, Manny, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Manny Sanchez, a student at UF, chemical engineering. It's pretty much all I do besides I work for the environmental health and safety on campus too. Yeah,
Okay, dope.
that's me.
All right, so Manny, can you tell us about your childhood?
What in particular about it?
Just in general, like how was it for you? Did you feel like it was kind of shitty? Was it great?
It was pretty awesome. I did get in trouble a lot. I was definitely a troublemaker. Um, I have two older brothers, and we basically fought every single day, fist fights. That was just like a part of us growing up. We love each other, like obviously even to this day, but we would just scrap it out any chance we had. We were just always bumping heads. In particular, me and my old, it was mainly the oldest one and I that would fight a lot. I have a younger sister too, but she wasn't born until I was like 7 years old. So I grew up as the baby for the majority of my life, in a sense. My parents are both Cuban. I grew up in a Cuban household. I was born and raised in Miami. Pretty chill life, honestly. A lot of fun. My parents took us out a lot. I played a lot of sports, soccer, baseball, basketball. I ran track. I did cross country. I did jujitsu. I did Muay Thai, MMA classes, all sorts of things. Anything to keep me active because I was a very hyper kid growing up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, extremely hyper.
He's extremely hyper.
Yeah.
You are you one of those people that took like Adderall or anything like that because of the hyper?
Nope.
Yeah.
Never taken anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah.
like in my house, like that was like a huge thing. Like my brothers and stuff, they put them on Adderall, kind of like made them not as hyper. They kind of hated it, but yeah. What do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, hopefully working for like a car company making batteries like lithium ion or even hydrogen fuel cells. I'm really into like electrochemistry. So I want to do electrochemical engineering. So if I can work for like a research and development team for some major car company, I don't know, Ford with their little electric Mustang, that'd be cool. Or Tesla, that'd be awesome as well. Maybe be married by then. 10 years from now, I'll be like almost 40. So hopefully be married and have like a couple kids. Maybe like 2 or 3. I'm thinking 3, but you never know.
Yeah, man. So, what's something you want to be remembered for?
Something I want to be remembered for? I don't know. Depends, because there's like career and then there's like family in a sense where it's like I want like my family to remember me as like funny and like very like just like nice to have around in a sense. Because I'm a jokester by nature. I like to mess around with people, and that's how my grandfather was. And I remember him as like very funny and entertaining, and everyone loved him. And I think I would like to be remembered like that, like how I remember him. But yet again, like in a career sense, I would like to like maybe develop something as an engineer that could help the future of like humanity. That'd be cool too.
Okay. If you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
3 wishes. That's tough. Maybe for like my family to have no debts if they have any, like everyone, just everything paid off. Um, let's see, good health for sure, longevity, and let me think. I would love to be like a master of like the guitar. I always like playing guitar, but I would like to be like really really good. That'd be cool.
Um,
Or maybe just like a really good, like instead of that, maybe like really good at jujitsu, because I love fighting.
mhm.
Since even as a kid, I would love to be like a professionally like top notch like jujitsu competitor. That'd be dope. So scratch the guitar, put that in there.
All right. What do you think holds you back about yourself?
Hold me back. I procrastinate a lot. Big procrastinator. Um, I sometimes lose motivation on like things. I don't know if that's just like my hyperness. Like I'll be like really focused on something, very motivated, and then like the next moment I'm like completely lost of motivation for it. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I know it's a downfall of mine, so I kind of try and stay motivated the whole way through.
Okay. Uh, shit, I just forgot what I was gonna say. So if I fast forward your life to like 99, what would be something you would be? What would be something you would think you actually missed?
Miss, like of being
Like you
younger,
didn't? Yeah.
being able to move the way that I move right now. I love to run. I love to bike. I love to fight. I like to just be active. I like dancing. I like going out. I'm sure when I'm old like that, I'll be like not as mobile. And that's just something that I would hate, just to not be as physically active.
But
So
what is
I'm
something you
being
think in your
work
life?
out.
What's something in your life you think like, okay, I would be damn, I didn't do this. What's something you would say like, oh, man, I'm kind of sad I didn't get to do this in your life?
Travel the world.
Travel the world.
Yeah. If I don't get to travel the world, there's a lot of beautiful places around the world that'd be dope to visit.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, man. Um, how does your day usually go? Do you have like how do you go about
Yeah.
your day?
Yeah, wake up around 7 in the morning. I make myself breakfast. I walk my dog, then I make myself breakfast. Go to work or class. It depends my like what day of the week it is. And then after that, I come back home, walk my dog, eat lunch, look at what I have to do for the day, like study wise or like assignment wise for school. Then I go back to school again because I have class at 3 p.m. every single day of the week. And then after that, I come home, walk my dog again, eat again, go to the gym, come back, walk my dog again, eat again, and then just for the rest of the day, I either do schoolwork or I play video games because I like to play video games with my friends from back home. It's just a good way to like keep socialization with them. If not, I'll hang out with friends that I have. Like sometimes my friends would be like, "Hey, let's like watch a movie or let's go out to like do anything." And I'm like, "All right, I'm down." I don't like to be home doing nothing. If I am, I'm playing video games with my friends because like I'm at least socializing with them. I like to like be in communication with people in a sense.
Yeah.
I get very bored if I'm not like talking to people. I get so bored. If I'm literally by myself, I'll just take a nap because like I'm always like go 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 go, and if you keep me still for too long, I just get really sleepy and I'll fall asleep.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's something that stresses you out?
Something that stresses me out. I kind of get stressed out when I get like in a sense like overwhelmed with too many like assignments and having to go to work, and like if my dog is like, let's say something happens to him, like he like has to go to the vet and just things start to stack up. That's when I get stressed, but normally I'm not stressed ever. I only get stressed when there's too many like deadlines that I have to meet and there's a lot of work that I have to complete. It's just like very overwhelming. That will stress me out, but I'm not ever really stressed, not naturally.
What do you think about yourself gives you the best ability to be a chemical engineer?
I have really good memory. I'm really good at recognizing patterns and problem solving. I also have like a much like high above average math skills in a sense. So I'm really good at like solving math and like math problems and figuring out things if I need to figure them out. Like if you give me a problem, I can just stare at it for 2 hours and I won't get it the first 2 hours, but then eventually it'll just click and then I'll be able to make sense of it. But also like, in a sense, like most engineers, this is like kind of a stereotype, aren't like, I guess this just goes for like the STEM majors in general. They're not very like social in a sense. They're not very good at like being interpersonal, and I don't have a problem with that. I can talk forever if I need to. So I can like, when it comes to like, I guess getting interviews or communicating with people, I'm better than most people in my field of work at that.
What is 3 words somebody would say about you?
Loud, hyper, and funny, I think. Yeah.
Man. So, what do you like about going out?
I like dancing.
Like dancing. Yeah.
I like meeting new people. I like talking to friends. I like listening to the music. That's about it.
Yeah.
I guess getting drunk is kind of fun too sometimes.
Yeah, man. I mean, I to me, it's just like, for me, drinking kind of allows me to not worry about the future as much. Like, I feel like I'm always like, go. Got to figure this out. Got to do this. Like, I'm trying to figure out or trying to get better. But when I'm drunk, it's like I am actually like in the moment. I can actually like just have fun and just say fuck everything else. But outside of that, I'm usually like very like analytical about everything.
I'm the same way. So when I drink, I can like relax the mental that I have and just kind of just listen to the music and dance and just have a good time.
Yeah, but
I don't have to be like thinking about everything because my mind sometimes doesn't shut up.
Yeah, it's just I'm always in this way to like prepare for like the future. I'm always on this kind of like tightrope to kind of prepare for it. But drinking allows me to just like fucking just rage, you know, just fucking have fun, do dumb shit that I probably wouldn't normally do, be more like, you know, so I enjoy it. Is there, what's something you're passionate about in life?
Passionate about? I'm really passionate about jiu-jitsu. That's like something I really care about. I really like to watch people fight. I like to fight. I like to like just analyze people fighting. Like my whole Instagram is UFC and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Like that is like my whole Instagram. The majority of it. It also has a lot of food, a lot of people playing guitar, and obviously the half-naked women because you can't avoid that. It's just like a part of Instagram at this point.
Yeah, will you ever think about like potentially like breaking down like fights and stuff? You know, like I swear like YouTube's huge on anything that like anyone is willing to do, like what they're like passionate about.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really care for that in a sense. Like making YouTube videos is, I'm sure it's a great like way to make another income, but I'd rather watch the videos or like if I'm with my friends, explain to them what's going on than like actually like sit down and spend my time doing that, like making a breakdown video, because I don't have much time in my day. Like I literally school, work, like taking care of my dog, those are like my main priorities, and obviously gym too. I barely have time to fit in like anything else.
Do you have any side projects or anything?
Yeah, I'm in a club at UF called Aki's Chemi Car. So we make like a RC car that runs and stops on a chemical reaction. So I'm in charge of the team that powers the RC car. So we're making lead acid batteries right now. Pretty fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you? How is your thing with authority, like police, you know, bosses? Like, how do you feel about that?
I respect them. But my respect is always there until you lose it, because I do believe some people are incompetent and shouldn't be in positions of power. sometimes. Like there's just like bad bosses, obviously. So, but for the most part, I respect authority, especially police officers. I highly respect them because they put their life on the line. So, but yet again, there's obviously those like bad cops, you know, just like there isn't anything. But for the majority, like I would say 99% of the time, highly respected, highly, you know.
Highly respected. Yeah.
Yeah, highly respected.
Yeah. Let's see here. Trying to think of something. If you were to be born in any time period, what time period would you choose and why?
That's a great question.
Like I always tell people, if I could be born in any time period, it'd probably be around like 300-400 BC, because I can go around conquering shit, and that's something I always wanted to do.
That's actually what I was thinking. I love Vikings because of like their warrior mentality. Obviously, it's not cool that they're like raping and pillaging places, but I really like their culture, and I would love to be like 300, 400, 500 like CE, Common Era or whatever, or AD, whatever you want to say. That'd be dope. Like to be a Viking would be so much fun. I really like their culture. I like that they're warriors. Either like be a Viking in that time period or be a Spartan. I would love to be a warrior. Something about just like fighting and conquering, like you said, is so like awesome.
Yeah.
The only downfall is the diseases.
Yeah.
If you get sick, you're dead.
Yeah. If you get a bad cut, you're dead.
Tight. Yeah. Like see, someone slashes your arm, that arm's gone. You might as well just cut it off, or you're dead.
Yeah. Like that's something I mean, oof. Yeah. That besides that, it'd be awesome. If we were giving you an opportunity to go back to being 6 years old, you retain all the knowledge you got, or they give you $100 million, which one would you choose? And wait, let me preface this. If you go back in time, you cannot like do any type of investments like Bitcoin, that type of thing.
That's fine. I'd be 6 years old.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. Just a lot of mistakes I've made along the way, like in my life, that I would like to like do better, or maybe relations that I've had or made that I would like to either avoid or make better choices along the way.
Yeah.
To like still have some relations with these people. Because you can always get money. Like I think I'm gonna have money when I'm older.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah. I don't really think about money either, man. I just, as long as I can continue to execute, I think I'll be just fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. Money's not really a problem. I'd rather make better choices in life.
Yeah, go a little bit farther.
Yeah.
So, how do you like to go about learning new things? Do you like to figure things out on your own, or do you use sources, or how do you do that?
I love to learn new things. I'm interested, like, personally, I'm not religious at all. But I love to learn about religions, like Christianity, Islam, Judaism. I kind of just like religion for whatever reason, so I would just start researching it for like no reason. Mind you, I'm studying engineering, so like it has nothing to do with that, but stuff like that interests me, like Buddhism, Hinduism, all that stuff. Super fascinating, especially like the spiritual people with their crystals and their astrology. I find that really interesting too. Personally, don't believe in any of those things, but I like to learn new things, and I spend a lot of my free time watching YouTube videos or looking up different things online to just learn more, or like reading books, just because I do like to learn a lot. Knowledge for me is very fun.
What do you think gives you the edge against another person?
Another person?
Yeah.
In what sense do you mean?
Just like, let's say Manny was competing against some random person, and for a job.
For a job?
Yeah, and they were to allow both of y'all to basically do the job. What do you think would sell? What would you think would sell for you versus sell for them?
Well, like I said, I had really good memory, so I can, like, if you don't have to tell me things more than once. You just literally tell me once and I got it. I perform very well under pressure, and I just, like, I guess I'm more like quick-witted in a sense. I don't know if that would help the situation, but I can think on my toes if things go bad much faster than most people. Very like quick, and I don't know if you just telling me to do a job or if it's a job interview. I don't know. I think I just could just understand what the situation is quicker than someone else and execute it more efficiently.
Do you like to be in leadership positions, or like what would be the ideal role for you in a group?
I don't really care for leadership positions personally. I will take them if need be. I have no problem doing it. I think I'm a pretty good leader for the most part, but I'll never volunteer to be a leader. I just don't care for it. Yeah, no.
Okay. So this is gonna be funny. This is gonna be good. Manny, what do you think sells the most about Manny to a girl?
I think I'm pretty attractive. Like, I think the first thing girls notice about me is my looks, and then because like that's always what gets their attention first. But then when they talk to me, I'm really good at just like hitting girls with like little slick comments or like making them laugh, because I'm very witty in a sense, so I can just like keep them entertained, and I think that's what kind of just like snags them, because I'm pretty funny and entertaining in a sense. Just because I'm good at talking. I'm like a salesperson sometimes. Like I'm selling myself to girls. And I feel like I do that pretty well. But the first thing they notice is obviously looks, because I'm pretty tall. I'm like 6 feet. And I'm not in bad shape. I work out every day, so yeah.
Let's see here. Do you what's 3 things that's important to you and you can't use family or friends?
3 things that are important. Can I use my dog?
Yeah, no, fuck that. We want some thinking here. No dog.
No dog? I was gonna say he's number 1 then. Look at this, he's right here next to me.
Look at this. That's it.
3 things that are important to me. Definitely my education. Damn, not family and friends though. My education is very important to me. I feel like I've put a lot of time into it, so definitely that. I don't really have a career yet, so there's not that. My body is very important to me. I do take very good care of my health. Like, I eat healthy, I work out a lot, so that is very, very important to me. And I guess my mental health. I sometimes go through slumps. Happens. It's not very often, but sometimes it does, and I always try to snap myself out of it as soon as I notice that I'm going through it. So the way I do it is I just socialize. Socializing with people helps me feel better. So definitely mental health, physical health, and my my education.
How do you go about getting control of a new situation?
Getting control of a new situation? Well, I kind of first assess what's going on, try to understand, what the situation is, and then I just try to form a plan of operation to see what like works best to like fix the situation. If there's like something bad going on, what's the best thing? I'm not very good personally with like emotions in a sense. Like I'm not like, if you need a shoulder to cry on, I'm definitely not the person. So if it's a situation like that, I will definitely try my best, but I'm not the person you're probably gonna want to talk to when it comes to that. Like I can logically understand what is wrong with you, but I can't really like help you in a sense. Like I'm not like your mom to make you feel better. I can't really do that. I will definitely tell you what the problem is and maybe how to avoid it in the future. I'm very blunt about things, but I'm not gonna give you a shoulder to cry on.
Okay. Do you think that helps or hurts you?
It probably hurts, but I just don't care, because if the roles were reversed, I would want it to be like that for me personally. I don't like people trying to sugarcoat things. I don't like people trying to like baby me. I don't want your shoulder to cry on. I want you to tell me how I fucked up and how to fix it. Like, tell me what I did wrong explicitly and tell me explicitly how to fix it. I don't like people beating around the bush, and I don't like to like be babied in a sense.
Yeah. What's something in the last 2 years that you're really proud of and you can't use school?
Something that I'm really proud of?
And you can't use school.
That's tough, because most of my life revolves around school, so pretty much most big accomplishments that I have revolve around that. Really proud. Damn, that's a tough question, man. Not school. Damn, bro, that's hard. You literally took away like 75% of my life right there.
I mean, I figured there should be something to be proud of besides school, you know, or like, you know, some type of adversity you would climb. Like you're like, oh man, I didn't think I could do this.
Yeah, I guess in a sense, like just me getting over like what happened with my ex-girlfriend. She really did me dirty and put me through a hell of a lot.
That wouldn't be Chris. That wouldn't be her.
No. It was a girl named Caitlin that she used to work at White Buffalo. You might know her. She was a bar manager there.
Damn. I don't really shit, man. I don't really go to White Buffalo that much, man.
I dated her for 2 years, and she cheated on me. I caught her cheating on me, and then she called the cops on me to like cover her tracks, because I caught her with the guy and they were boyfriend and girlfriend.
What?
For 3 months. Yeah, so she had me and him at the same time. And something I'm really proud of, actually, is me not beating the shit out of both of them when I caught them, because I totally could have, but I restrained myself. I brought my inner self to be calm enough to just verbally tell them very mean things, but not physically do anything, because I knew I could have ended both their lives if I wanted to, and I didn't. And so I went home, and then I went out. And then the next morning, the cops are knocking at my door, asking me why I've been stalking and harassing this girl that I just caught the night before cheating on me, because she was trying to cover her tracks with the boyfriend.
Wow, like wait. So you were dating this girl for how long?
For 2 years.
2 years? And then she called the cops on you?
Because I caught her with her boyfriend that she had while dating me. That
So
they
she
were
had two
dating for 3
boyfriends.
months.
Wow, damn.
She had two boyfriends. She had me and she had him. But he didn't know about me and I didn't know about him. And then he thought that she broke up with me prior, but she never did. We were still dating. And then I caught them together. And
that's why you can't really fuck with bartenders, dude. Like,
that's, I don't know. That's why she no offense, Shelly, but she was a white girl and I'm done with white girls. I'm sticking back to my Hispanic roots.
Dude, man, I don't think it's that, man. I just think it's
white girls are crazy, man.
No, it's the environment, dude.
Long-haired, green-eyed, crazy girls.
Like, it's the environment nowadays, you know. It kind of like promotes that type of stuff, you know. Like,
I think maybe the personality type too, you know.
Huh?
Yeah, she was definitely a narcissist.
Yeah.
There's that also.
Like,
yeah,
I feel like it promotes that nowadays, you know, with all like the OnlyFans, all this stuff, like men are toxic. How do you feel about toxic masculinity?
Toxic masculinity? I don't think that exists.
Why not?
I think that's just bullshit. I hate everything that's online now because there's no such thing as being a toxic man. I guess, like, in a sense, like, if you're being misogynist, it's viewed as toxic masculinity, but, like, me, like, being a man and, like, wanting to work out and wanting to compete is not toxic. That's just me being a man. Yeah. There's nothing toxic about that.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm toxic as fuck. Toxic masculinity, I don't give a fuck. That's what it means to be a fucking man. I ain't sharing my fucking feelings. I don't give a fuck. If you go, like, listen to the results that people get. If you listen to women, they will complain about men. And the first thing they'll say is, he just need to man up, blah, 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 right? But why are they saying that? If they want you to truly share their feelings, right? Yeah, why are they saying stuff like that? That's invalid, you know? They want you to figure the fuck out and man the fuck up. So,
I agree with you.
I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Feelings to anyone. I don't give a fuck about feelings. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
You're not getting any feelings out of me.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. And I mean, like I said, today it's a different whole game. You know, you got like the OnlyFans, you know, where you could be like 18 making $500,000 if you want to. If you're a smart girl who actually has a fucking brain, you'd get your ass in the gym, you'd work out, you'd make OnlyFans, and you can make a shitload of money. Dudes are desperate out here. It's quite sad, the state of men in general. But yeah, I'll get fired up by shit like that, huh?
Pussies now. It's fucking ridiculous.
Dudes are ridiculous. So let's say if you were to start a new job, we just start you a new job. Shit, Shelly, you want to ask this question?
Oh, okay. So, where didn't you already ask him if you like management, or how do you feel about working within like this, like an establishment, or like being self-employed, or like that sort of thing? Do you like working within a structure, or?
I don't really mind it. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do after graduation. I'm gonna probably just work for just a company, and then my plan is to branch off and then do entrepreneurship. I just need to, like, I guess, get my foot in the door, understand the basics of the business, and then learn things also and save up money so that way I can start my own business. That's like the end goal, because you make more money as an entrepreneur. So why would I just be stagnant in a positional job when I can be my own boss?
But you do know the risks of being an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah, I do. I took an entrepreneurship class at UF. I took an engineering entrepreneurship.
Like, within the first 3 years, 90% of businesses fail.
Yeah,
within the first 3 years.
I know. I learned about that in my class. And I also learned that I think it was like 80% of entrepreneurs are engineers. Or successful entrepreneurs are engineers. Something like that.
Well, yeah, they learn a skill, and the skill that, like, not a lot of people know. I think technology is pretty big. Like the software engineers, oh my god, you know, that app stuff now is huge. But
Computer scientist.
huh?
Crazy.
Yeah. So like, within 5 years, 3 years, 90% go out, and then 5 years it goes even lower and more and more. Jelly, what are you thinking? We need more, don't we? Huh?
I have some things. Got what? Direct.
Okay.
Outcome.
Yeah.
Initiating.
Yeah. So what we're looking at right now, man, is you're direct. You have direct language. That means you're very specific, concise, and to the point. You're not giving extra information. You're not wordy. You're not very descriptive. Like, it's not very hard to interpret what you're saying. Your outcome. So that means you look at the end product of a lot of things when you are to do something. You're looking at the end product. Like, you're like, okay, if I'm going to go to school, I'm going for this job because it gives, you're looking at the end product. You're not looking at the journey. Like, some people look at the journey and they care about the journey more than they care about the outcome. As in, you like, okay, you're looking at the outcome. Like, okay, what's the end product look like? What's the end product? What's the end product? What's the end product? We notice that you're a TFI user, which means that you love to drop FI on a lot of stuff where you say, I love this, I hate this, I dislike this. I learn from books, resources, research, that type of thing. So you're direct outcome TFI user. So we're down to 2 types, but we want to keep going, right, Shelly? You let's keep. Yeah. So
if you already asked me about your childhood, I can.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your day yesterday, like from start to finish?
My day yesterday, I woke up since I was sick last week, so I missed my lab, which I do on Wednesday for school. So I had to make it up yesterday, and I missed work. So instead of going to work yesterday, I went to my lab. I woke up at 7:30 because it's like a little later. It starts at 8:30, so I don't have to be up as early. Walked my dog, made breakfast, went to lab. I go to school on bike just because I got to get that exercise in. Why not? It's faster than the bus too.
Yeah.
I was there, came home, walked my dog again, ate again. Then I took a nap because I was tired. I went to sleep really late the night before. Then I went to class. Oh no, I didn't go to class actually because there was a bomb threat on campus. So I didn't go to class. So I just chilled. So I just I just stayed at home, didn't really do much. I kind of just watched YouTube videos, played with my dog. And then I went out to dinner yesterday because it was my friend's birthday. And then I came home and I hopped online with my friend and we were talking shit. And then my neighbor came over and we just hung out for a little bit. And then once my neighbor left, I went back and I played more video games with my friend for a little bit, and then I went to bed.
Damn, you remember your day pretty damn good. Where do you see yourself in 20 years?
20 years?
Yeah.
Oh man, if I have a business by then, that'd be cool. That would be cool, but maybe still working in the industry, like in a car industry. Like I said, I want to do the batteries, lithium ion or hydrogen fuel cells, either or. That'd be really cool. It'd be nice to have a PhD. I don't know if I want to go for that. Maybe. So that could be in 10 years. That could be in 20 years. Maybe I do it right after I graduate. I don't know. Definitely family, obviously, because I want to have 3 boys. So if I could, I'd love to have 3 sons. I'm the third of 4. I want to see what my 3rd child is going to look like. Not what he's going to look like, but what he's going to be like. If he's going to be anything like me. That'd be really cool to have like a mini me. But yeah, I'd love to like have my kids in sports and be the coach to their teams. That'd be awesome. So it's family is very important to me. I love my family, and if I have kids of my own, I'm gonna love them more than anyone else will, and I want to be a part of their lives. So, like, besides work, I want to have a lot of interaction with my kids, and I want to have another dog.
Another dog?
Another dog. I want to have at least like 2 dogs. I like big dogs. I have a golden doodle right now. I'd like to have like I don't know, like a Doberman. That'd be fresh, or like a Rottweiler.
Yeah.
Like
Doberman are actually pretty awesome. That's what I have.
Dude, so I see you got like a dog and everything, man. My only reason about having a dog for me was that it's just so unproductive for me. The reason why I say it's unproductive is because, like, let's say if I wanted to work 16 hours, I got to take care of the dog. If I want to go do this, I got to find a sitter for the dog. If I want to do this, I got to find this for a dog.
Put up an invisible fence,
Huh?
And then your Dobermans keep the people away.
You said
Works
what?
out pretty well.
You said what?
I said put up an invisible fence and let them go outside, and then they keep the people away. So it's actually multitasking.
Yeah.
You can go out and do your thing
And the other thing is like, I think about what if I got a dog and the vet bills,
Yeah, I pay monthly for like insurance for him.
Yeah.
$60 a month.
60. Does it, how well is it? How good is it?
It's pretty good. They cover everything. So like, if he ever gets hurt or sick or anything, I just take him. If the expenses are too high, I have to pay the difference. But for the majority, they cover everything. Like, they have saved me thousands of dollars from because this guy is injury prone. He literally busted his eyebrow open yesterday because he was playing with another dog and he slipped on the concrete and hit his face, and he has he opened up his eyebrow, but he's fine. Yeah. It's just like you know how you get like a road burn?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just got that, but with the concrete.
Yeah, so I could never. I just feel like they're in the way of my future right now.
Yeah, I love having a dog because instead of it making me less productive, it makes me more productive.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, if I sit still for too long, like, productivity just goes out the window and I get very stagnant. Mm-hmm. So I need him. So I am forced to go outside and take him for a walk. I'm forced to entertain him. Mm-hmm. And him making me move when I just am feeling lazy is awesome. Because if it's Saturday and I went out the night before and I got really drunk and I'm hungover in the morning, I will not want to do anything. I'll just want to stay in my bed. But this guy will beg me to go outside. So he gets me moving, and then once I start moving, my productivity just shoots up through the roof because I'm once the wheel starts turning, there's no stopping it, type of thing.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I think we're done, man. I think we got you, Manny. We got you down as an ESTJ. And I think that helps you a lot. I see ESTJs as they are the people that keep the best images, almost like a perfect image. It's crazy. They have this perfect image. ESTJ I would think of as Barack Obama. You guys maintain this perfect image that y'all are perfect people. I swear to God, it's crazy. I don't know how y'all do it. It's they the top of the class. They do this, they do that. They do, they got all these achievements, kind of like Tom Brady. They're the top of every, they're just fucking, man. They just know how to just get things done, but they know how to do it in a way that doesn't really offend people. Or
I don't know about that. I offend a lot of people.
You think you offend a lot of people?
I offend a lot of people. I am not politically correct at all.
Yeah. Well, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why you say that?
Because I don't know. Like I said earlier, I'm not very I don't really care about your emotions, and I'll tell you things how you need to hear them. Mm-hmm. So if you need if I'm going to tell you that you're a retard, I will tell you to your face that you're retarded. Yeah.
So the thing about ESTJs, they're like ENTJs. They have FE demon. And that's an A spot. And what they do is they don't really give a fuck about how you feel. 9 times out of 10, we generally don't care about how we feel. So we literally don't really care about how other people feel. So a ENTJ and ESTJ both have FI inferior, so that's the 4th spot. We're very insecure about feelings in general. We don't really express them well at all. So because we don't really express them well or whatnot, we don't really want to hear from other people. So it becomes like a big kind of black hole inside of us because of us running away from our own emotions. So then we're not able to read other people's emotions, and then a lot of the times we don't even care how they feel because we don't even care how we feel majority of the time. So it creates this blast people mentality. Like you can get really like, if my friend says something I don't like or something, I blast his ass, And that's because I have FE. I don't really care how you feel, and that never goes into my thought process at all. So I can just blast people like boom, like like just blast you like with some very like nasty shit or something like you would never expect to hear ever. If you notice like another FE demon type person, Donald Trump. He's an ENTJ. He blasts people all the time, literally. That's because he doesn't care about how other people feel at all. Like it's just something like they don't care about at all. So it's very easy for us to blast people. Shelly, you got anything? What were you gonna say, Shelly?
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
So what do the letters represent?
So E is for, we don't really use the letters because they're kind of bad. But E would show that you're initiating. So initiating people prefer to initiate conversation with people. They prefer to go up to people. They prefer to like get things going. They will change the conversation at any time or whatnot. So like they could be talking and they will change the topic. They will just flat out change it. So straight up, you're initiating and being direct. It's like direct language versus informative language. Okay, if you're direct, that eliminates 8 other types because you can only be a direct type. You are direct, so that means your language is specific, concise, and to the point. It wasn't wordy, descriptive, going all over the place. Like if you want to go watch an informative person, go watch Tupac. He's informative as fuck. He's all over the place on tangent to tangent. He's not really saying anything. You don't know what the fuck he's saying. So that would be informative language, and you'll see that a lot in people. Like after learning some of this stuff, you'll be like, holy shit, like this person's informative, this person's direct. So like you being direct and initiating and outcome, because the structure types, the ESTJs, ENTJs, ESTPs, ENFJs are outcome. So they romanticize the end product. You'll see us like romanticizing the end product a lot. As in like somebody like Shelly, she's progression focused. So she looks about how things move from one step to the next. So like let's say for instance, I will do something like, okay, Shelly, I want to do something. I want to do this, right? And she'll look at me and say, you can't do that. And I'll be like, what you mean I can't do that? And it's because I'm looking at the end product. I'm not looking at how to get there. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm just like romanticizing the end product. Like I'll be like, I'm gonna go work in Hawaii next year. She'd be like, you're not gonna fucking go work in Hawaii. Cut the fucking shit. And I'd be like, why? But she's like, well, did you get the license for this? Did you do this, 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 do this? It's kind of like almost like we see the forest and not the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be like outcome. So when you outcome, that's kind of like how you are. And that's what we noticed about you. You never walked us through a sequence of anything. You were just spitting out pure outcomes, pure end products. That was in your language. Also, you have a really good memory. You have a really, ENTJs have shit memory. Like, they don't remember shit. I remember in a documentary I was watching on Donald Trump, he would ask somebody about somebody who died literally every time he saw them. And the guy would tell him the same thing every time. Myself, I have to like systemize things so that I don't forget things, because I'm just so fucking forgetful. Like, it's pretty bad, man. But like I have to like figure out like a system to not forget things, or like I'll have something in plain sight so that I know that I need to do it. Like if I don't, then sometimes I'll fucking forget about it, or like I'll just like, some people will say I'll ask them the same questions over and over, like I'll ask them the same shit, and I'm like, shit, I kind of forgot, you know, like I forgot where I was at, like, you know, so like our memory is kind of like pretty fucking bad. Also, we're pretty bad with like internal sensations or whatnot. Like I was never really good at sports, man. I fucking sucked ass. I wanted to be good. ECJs are usually pretty fucking good at sports. I don't know what it is. I think it's something about that SI and SE strong that makes them pretty good at fucking sports. But man, I fucking sucked ass, dude. I just couldn't, like, I don't know. I just couldn't put it together. Like my body control just wasn't there until I like got older. Like it like was not there for me at all. It was like, yo, what the fuck. So
I wasn't that good at baseball, basketball, or like I was good at soccer. But I can jump high, I can run fast, and I'm strong. Mm-hmm. That's like all you really need for sports. I'm decently athletic. Mm-hmm. I can do well, better than most. Mm-hmm. I'm just really good at fighting. Like that's just like my main shit. Like if you need someone to throw hands, I'm your guy. Yeah. I don't know what it is about fighting that's like my shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm just above average on that. Sorry, my neighbors are fucking with me. They're banging on my door.
Hey, why don't you pick a career in fighting, man? If you love it so much.
Because I don't want to have brain damage.
Brain damage?
I'd rather do something that's a little bit more intellectual than something that's gonna get me hurt.
Yeah.
And the way I think about it is I have one life, one body. That's it. If I fuck anything up, it's done. So I'd rather not hurt myself, and I'd rather just use my brain to do something. But I definitely love fighting as a hobby.
Yeah. So you're worried about the any consequences. That'd be the any consequences you're worried about, the any consequences, and you are quite aware of them. As you know, some people with lower NE would just fucking do it, like ISTPs, ESTPs. They're usually fighters and shit, you know. But man, this was actually pretty tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was thinking maybe you was an STP, but then you started going on more, and it seems like you had a very good understanding of like what you valued, what you loved, stuff like that, and then outside sources. So you like to use outside sources instead of your own internal logical framework. So the outside sources would come first, and then your internal logical framework will come second. I'm the same way. Like I'm like, somebody say something like, bro, I didn't read that online, bro. Like, you know, where you got that from? But there's people that have internal logical framework that'll be like, yo, that don't make sense. They'll say that to you real quick.
I just like to argue a lot, in a sense. Not really argue. It's more like debate. Mm-hmm. I like to debate very controversial topics. Mm-hmm. So the more knowledge I have about vast majority of topics, the more I can, like, I guess, defend my case. Mm-hmm. Or I like to play devil's advocate a lot. Mm-hmm. So I just like to do it. It's fun to just talk shit with people and kind of mess with them. Mm-hmm. So I like to have a lot of knowledge. So when I do play devil's advocate, I can like kind of play on both sides of the fence. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
like Andrew Tate, he loves to do that shit. Like
I fucking love it. I love it so much. I'll give you a story right now. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not religious, but my whole family, like I grew up Catholic. My whole family is very religious Catholic. Mm-hmm. For Thanksgiving, I got into a conversation about like the existence of God with my uncle, and we were just going back and forth. And I wasn't really trying to like say that I didn't believe or that I did believe, because no one really knew like my standpoint. Because I guess like I'm like one of the kids in like all my aunts and uncles' eyes. Mm-hmm. So I was just playing devil's advocate and just like pressing buttons and trying to see like how far he'll go, like what's his standpoint. And like I kind of made him look silly, because like I read the Bible. I read it just out of like being able to say shit that doesn't make sense in it, just to like call it out to people. And I did that to my uncle, and it kind of like put him in a spot where he was like, oh fuck, I don't know what to say now. But yeah, ever since then, like me and my uncle go back and forth now through text message about like religion. Like if I could show you my phone, look at this.
Yo, so you read the whole Bible?
I haven't read the whole Bible, but I've read a good amount of it.
And you remember all of it?
I do remember a lot of it, yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, my favorite is the Old Testament because that shit is full of shenanigans.
Yeah. Yo, I
Yeah.
can't, like, for me, like I told you, my memory's not that great. So I have to, like, read a book, like, 10 times.
No. Because the thing is that I kind of like, I don't know if I have ADHD, but if I'm doing multiple things at once, like nothing gets retained in here, like at all. So the memory is just all short term. But if I focus on something, I kind of like hyper focus on it, like me reading a book. So I'm really focused on it. I will remember almost everything that I read. So like I could tell you like from the Bible that, what is it in Genesis like 19? I think there's a story of this dude named Lot and his two daughters. This is like right after Noah's Ark, and his wife died, and he only had two daughters, and his daughters wanted to preserve his seed, so they got him drunk and they raped him, and they got pregnant with his kid. Both of them. They did it the one night, and then the other one did it. The younger daughter did it the second night. They got him drunk off of wine and they raped him, so they could have his kids. Look it up. This is legit shit right here.
But I heard something about it. Like I think something I've heard somewhere where like he shamed one of them for seeing his naked body or something like that.
That happened also in Genesis, but that was damn, was that before or after? I think that was after. That was Abraham.
Oh shit.
So you know, like Abraham's like the first one to have like the connection with God, right? Because like it was Abraham, then it was Jacob, and then it was Isaac, and then Isaac got his name changed to Israel. Yeah, that's why like they're called the Israelites. Yeah, because of him. Because he had, and there's the 12 tribes of Israel because Isaac or whatever his name is. He had 12 sons. He had like daughters too, but like the Bible's kind of sexist. They only care about the sons.
Oh my God. What do you care about tradition? What's your take on tradition?
Tradition? It depends. If the tradition is like stupid, I think it's stupid. But if it makes sense, then it makes sense. But for the most part, most things are kind of like outdated. Don't really conform to tradition normally. Like my family, everyone's married in the church. I don't think I'm gonna get married in the church, so fuck tradition in that sense. But
why do you think that?
I do think getting married is important in that traditional sense. But just like I'm not getting married for like religious reasons. I would get married because I love the person and also because of tax benefits. You know,
these motherfuckers say the tax benefits. Fuck that, dude. You get yo. You ain't thinking long term enough, dude. You get cleaned out like a tree after the divorce.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna marry you, it's because I love you, and you better fucking love me too. Because I'm only gonna get married once in my life. I don't give a fuck. If I get divorced, I'm not getting married again. Fuck that. I'm just gonna be like un cingao, and I'm just sorry, that's Spanish. I'm gonna be a fucker, and I'm gonna just like, I guess just be a what is it?
Fuck
male
boy.
gigolo.
I said a fuck boy is what they call it, the fuck boy.
Yeah.
Nah, man. When I look at marriage, it's a very scary thing for me. I think
agree.
From the simple fact that you just lose too much. It's like, and what is the benefits? And taxes ain't enough for me to say that's a benefit, because you could clean me out like a fucking tree, And the thing about
Dual income.
Well, dual income, yeah, it's all great and all, but they better be making some money too,
Shit, yeah, I hope so.
So but what I'm saying is, it's just like when I think about it, it's like, okay, you got to get divorced, then you got to split everything, then like if after 10 years in Florida, you have to pay them alimony for the rest of their life if they don't, So that's another thing. Like you got to look at these long-term things. Like, damn, bro. Like just for me saying I love somebody and giving them some little title to make them happy, I gotta fucking.
You can't go about life being half glass. Glass half empty, bro. You gotta be half full. You gotta be like, if I'm gonna get married to you, it's because I love you, and you better love me back. I'm not gonna get married to no fucking bitch that I think is gonna like sorry, my language, to any woman that's gonna like divorce me. If I even think that there's a possibility of divorce, I'm not gonna marry that person.
But let me ask you this though, Manny. If you look, do you look at the other people around you? You know, somebody can wake up, they can love you for 15 years and wake up the next day and say, I hate Manny. Divorce.
I don't know, man. I think about like, I would want my marriage, I guess, to be like how my parents is. My parents are happily married like almost 30 years. Mm-hmm. They're chilling, bro. They love each other. Like, they never really fight. And if they do, my dad's just like, well, menopause. And he just kind of just deals with it. Mm-hmm. He like, what is he going to do? He's...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, damn. My buddy tells me that all the time, but I think he comes from the Hispanic culture, and like the Hispanic culture is a little bit different. I think you guys need to get more modernized, because you know, if you're in the USA, it's totally different, baby. You over here. That was 30, 40 years ago. Now you're dealing with women today. You know, they can replace your ass the next day because every dude is hot for sex.
Yeah, I'd rather have like a girl that's very like traditional. Maybe not to herself. I don't want an introverted girl either, but like I would want one that like values like I guess like older traditions in a sense. Like even though I don't really fuck with traditions, it'd be nice for her to like want to like respect me and like not have like guy friends or like go out.
Oh hell no.
Or like,
but you just said you wanted an extroverted girl. Pregnant. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. You just said you want an extroverted girl. What?
Because extrovert in the sense, like, listen, my best friend just broke up with his girlfriend, but his girlfriend super introverted, and whenever she'd hang out with like my friends and all of their girlfriends, and like he would come with his girlfriend, she would sit in the corner of the fucking party by herself, not talking to anyone, just on her phone. I don't want a girl like that.
Love it.
Socialize with everybody.
Love it.
That needs to go out and club. I just want one that can hold a conversation for one, and like intellectual especially. I need someone that can have an intellectual conversation, and two, that can be left alone. I don't want to be with you at my side. I don't want a shadow. I don't want to be your shadow either. I want you to be able to be independent and have conversations with people. That's why I want someone that's extroverted.
Shit. Yeah, man. I want that person that's in the corner that don't talk to nobody.
Fuck that.
I love that. I'm the person that's doing the talking. I'm the one doing the talking. I'm the one coming up with the plans. I'm doing all of that shit. Sit your ass in the corner and entertain yourself, and that makes me happy. I want a woman you could drop in the middle of nowhere and she won't say nothing to no dude. Okay, that's what I want. I don't like extroverted women at all.
Listen, that's fine. But my problem is that girl that you're talking about is gonna be telling you, "Hey, come be with me. Don't leave me alone. Wait, I want to be with you." And it's like, yo, get off my fucking ass.
I don't know if you know how introversion works for some types. Yeah, we don't all want anybody up our...
Well, it depends on the introverted woman. Sometimes you get those crazy introverted women. Shelly's introverted, but she's one of those crazy introverted women that are like very like future focused, that type of thing. And pragmatic, break rules and shit. So man, they kind of...
Yeah, I don't know.
INTJ women are like, woo.
INTJ in general like their space.
Like, it's like, woo.
I'm thinking about, I guess, my best friend's like ex-girlfriend, because she was always like, don't leave me alone. Sit with me. And it's like, bro, you're so boring that you don't want to talk to anyone. You just want to talk to my best friend. Like, he doesn't want to do that. He wants to fucking play beer pong with us over there and socialize. And she just wants to be on her phone like...
Yeah, talking about what other people want, that's NE. But yeah, man, I like introverted women. It's just because fucking extroverted women are just way too friendly, dude. Like, I swear to God, you'll see that extroverted woman like entertaining like multiple dudes. You be dating her, she's talking to other dudes and shit. You like, what the fuck is going on here, man? And as a man, I can only put up with that for so long, you know. I'm just gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna get this chaos out of my life, and I'm done.
I know a lot of extroverted women, and the ones that entertain other men, those are just called hoes. That's different, bro. That's different.
But you know, there's some women that like aren't like they're entertained guys because they just like they're extroverted, but they don't do anything. No, but they don't do anything. But they like, you know how they like make guys feel.
The same shit as like posting a half-naked picture on Instagram, and they like it because of all the attention, all the comments, and all the likes. Yeah, that's a hoe. That's someone that's not even extroverted. That's just someone that's needy, bro. That's just too much.
Man, I mean,
if you constantly that's seeking attention. That's like different from extroversion.
You see, I mean that's just I don't know.
It might be a part of it, but fuck that, bro.
I can't deal with that. Like, nah, bro. I'd rather take the girl in the corner that whatever than to deal with that type of shit long term. I just could not do it. It's too much chaos for me. It's just like, no, dude. Like,
I don't know. I like to go out and have fun, and if I'm dating a girl that'd rather be a homebody, I can't do that. I'll just leave her. I'll leave her at home, and that's fine.
That works out.
I'll just leave her at home. I'll leave her at home at that point.
Yeah, but then they start like doing all this like investigation on you. You know what I'm saying?
That's see, I don't want a girl that's insecure. I don't want a girl that needs attention constantly. I just need a girl that's chill. It's someone that wants to go out with me, wants to have a fun time, but doesn't want to entertain other guys because she wants the attention. Nor is she insecure, asking me where I'm at, what I'm doing. Like, you don't have trust? Have you been lied to your whole life? Like, what's up?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I wouldn't trust my ass. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Woo! Woo!
I'm very I'm very like loyal and faithful to if I'm with a woman, then that's the only person to be with.
Woo! It's just tough for me, man. It's just really, that's why I stay single, because
listen, if I'm gonna be like that, I'll stay single. But if like right now, I don't want a girl. Fuck that. I just no. Especially like I said, after my ex, the one that cheated on me.
Dude, that's crazy. But you're dating somebody from White Buffalo, bro. What's wrong with you? She was a bartender at White Buffalo. Like, there's hundreds of dudes that come in there.
She was. I promise you, she was like the hottest chick at White Buff. Like, oh my god.
And then you didn't think like 1,000 dudes are gonna be messaging her or whatever, and eventually maybe something happen.
Listen, there's a difference between getting messages and messaging back. I knew all pretty girls get hit on all the time. You can't help that. What are you gonna do? Stop the other guys from messaging her? You can't. It's whether she replies back is the difference. And I didn't know that she was replying back.
What the fuck? She at White Buffalo, boy.
Just because you're a bartender doesn't mean you're
man. Hey, you know what? Yeah, you could say just because you're a bartender, but it's like, what is more likely to happen, dude? Like, like just like, let's say she's the bar manager. Like, let's just say you run the numbers. How many good-looking guys come in there? How many guys with a certain amount of money, certain charisma, certain whatever? All it take is one, All it don't take 10. It just take one. You start crunching those numbers.
The guy that she was cheating on me with was very introverted.
Really?
Very. He's a super pushover, and not that attractive. Like I'm definitely much better looking than he is, and that's just not me like saying that as myself. That's like me getting like told that by other people. Yeah. The only reason she I guess started dating that guy is because I'm very like I guess systematic. I don't know if it's like strong-willed or like strong-minded, but I don't take shit. Like if you gave me shit, like she liked to argue with me about petty ass shit, and I was like, listen, I don't give a fuck. Like shut up. Like that, your argument is invalid and you're wrong. Like I'm gonna let you keep going, but I already made up my mind on my decision in this conversation. And she didn't like that, so this guy that she cheated on me with is like the biggest like
FE user,
pushover guy.
What he is,
so
FE user.
Just trample all over him like she wanted to do to me, and he didn't resist. Well, and that's definitely why she's with him, because she's a narcissist and she's super controlling. Yeah. So She got a doormat. That's what she wanted. She wanted a doormat and she got it. And it's fine.
Hey, you got to remember sometimes one of the biggest things about our personality type is that when you're dealing with women, they do require extroverted feeling. That means for you to actually care about them and to like show that you actually care, because they like a lot of women like care about like you pepping their emotions up. I just noticed that they care about you pepping up their emotions, which we are very bad at. Like we are very bad at it, and over time, I think that will make them kind of long for somebody who is strong in that position, extroverted feeling. So yeah, man, you got to work on that shit, dude. I mean, because one day you're gonna have kids. You're gonna have kids one day, and you can't be blasting kids with. You gotta work on that. And a wife. Because if not, like I said, the divorce is so high. So like, man, it's only so much people can take from extroverted feeling devil, which is the A spot. There's only so much they could take before they're gonna leave. They ain't gonna put up with your shit for so long. So you gotta like, lower that shit down and like think about it. Like, okay, I should probably be more caring in this position because that's just what they want. They want you to be more caring. So it's like, okay,
they want you to be more emotional.
Yeah, and validate their feelings, and well, like I said, I mean, you got to train yourself because you have kids one day, and you got to validate their feelings. If not, they'll hate you as a parent.
Nah, true. I get you.
And then wife as well. If not, she'll take your ass to the cleaner and take half. So it's like they're gonna have to. You have to work on that. Like shit, I have to work on it. Shit, I'm terrible. I'm worse than you. Shit. Man, I'm despicable with it. Like, oh God, but I'm trying to work on it because that's important to people's relationships. People really care about that shit. I don't know how, but they care about it. They really care about making them feel good. Like
people are just soft.
Are you going out tonight, man?
Yeah, people just need to get beat up more like I did my whole fucking life growing up. I was always in trouble, bro. I broke everything I fucking touched. If it wasn't my mom beating me, it was my brother.
Yeah? Shit, man.
Yo, my mom in that fucking chancleta, bro. She'd be like this.
Oh, Hispanic ladies are fucking crazy, man. But my mom was fucking...
threw anything she had in her hands at me. I was funny, though. Like, she would be like waiting, because we lived in a 2-story house, and she'd be like, all right, go to bed. Like, go upstairs and go to bed. Mm-hmm. Waiting at the stairs like this. And I'd be like, oh shit, she's gonna hit me. So I'd get in my little running stance, and I would try and book it up them stairs, so that way she couldn't hit me. I'd be like,
yeah. Well, what did your dad do?
My dad, he knew I was a piece of shit. Like I was not a piece of shit, but I was a troublemaker. So he just like, I deserved it. Uh-huh. I knew I did. I would purposely like push buttons with my mom on purpose, just because I thought it was funny. I still do it, but she's not gonna hit me now. And plus, she gets. I guess she knows who I am as a person now, and I'm not as like a big of a bastard as I was when I was younger. Because I like to like. I guess I was meaner. Now I just do it to like troll people. I'm just like a troll.
Shit, yeah. like when we were younger, we used to get in a lot of like bar fights and shit. But now you can't do that, man. People know you too much, Like they'll be like, yeah, that was Manny. Oh, cops at Manny's door. Manny's going to jail. Manny's out of here, And chemical engineering job is done.
Type. Not even that, bro. It's also like you don't know if people are strapped nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get in a street fight and get shot. That's the last thing I want.
Yeah, that's another big thing because and the thing is people like, let's say for instance you like beat up someone's friend or something, or you beat up someone's friend. If their friend like pull out a gun and shoot you, it's like they're good. They get away with this shit. I'm just like, what the hell's going on? It's like, I guess it's under like fearing for their life or something.
Yeah. It's because you're putting like a threat on their life or something, or you're putting their life in danger. I don't fucking know.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
It's self-defense at the end of the day for them.
Like nowadays, I kind of like, I don't really fuck. Like, man, I'm out to just have fun, get girls, and have a good time with my boys. Like the fighting shit, that shit's dead to me. It's just like, it's just too many consequences, too much to lose. You know, you get so established in your life, you know, you're making 6 figures and shit. I don't want to lose. I don't want to be fucking. I don't want to lose that. Like, what the fuck would I? So, you know, I don't want to be in court for over 2 years. You know, dealing with that bullshit, having that shit over my head. So it's best for me to not make a impulse decision in, you know, fucking 5 minutes, 3 minutes.
And that's why I didn't beat the shit out of my ex-girlfriend and her mans when I caught them. I totally could have.
Hey, what was the look on the guy's face?
He was just like telling me not to talk to her the way I was talking to her. I was like,
oh, he hit you with the FE.
I was like, back the fuck up before I beat your ass. You don't tell me how to talk to my girlfriend.
Damn. He's like, don't you talk to her that way. Make it.
Such a pussy.
It's crazy, man. I mean, it's crazy. When you like notice the functions, it's kind of crazy, man. Because you can be like, yo, he's like, you know, trying to make her feel special with her feelings. So that shit works like a charm, man. Shit works.
You know, he was countering. When I pulled up, he ran into the bathroom.
No, so he knew about you.
I don't know.
But how come none of your boys told you, like, Miles?
Because she told everyone that we broke up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
She told Miles them that they broke up?
She told everybody, yeah. I stopped going to White Buff because, like, I worked there for, like, 2 years. I didn't want to go there anymore to go out. So I started going to Backyard. And I would only go to Backyard. I never went to White Buff for the range anymore. So for like those 3 months that I didn't go out to White Buff for the range, she was telling everyone that we broke up. She even told everyone that I moved back to Miami, which is crazy.
Damn, you got manipulated bitch, dude. That's crazy, dude. Dude,
Yeah.
I love the type her. I guarantee you her shit's wild.
Nah, she's fucking crazy.
She's probably like an NT crazy bitch or SFP. Crazy. They love drama. But shit.
Fuck that.
I gotta get ready to go out, Manny, man. It was a pleasure, brother.
Hey, man, it was fun.
Hey, I'll play you in chess, man.
Huh? What was that?
ESTJ.
ESTJ? All right.
Yeah. All right, brother.
All right, bro. I'll see you tonight.
All right.
Peace out.